Partly cloudy skies out there right now, and really nothing to worry about as far as the tropics are concerned. We'll start off with a look in through the Gulf of Mexico. It's pretty quiet through the Caribbean, all the way into the Atlantic. Nothing to speak of on this, the final day of the Atlantic hurricane season. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats for this season. 13 named storms, 2 hurricanes, none major. The headline for us, though, that's really the most important is that Florida has once again escaped a hit, and really the 6th weakest storm season since 1950.
We got a whole family down here taking a bath with salt water, and I can't for the life of me figure out what would make them want to do this, so I'm just going to go ask them. Folks, don't you know enough to get in out of this weather?
Yeah, I think we do, but we being natives of Florida, we wanted to come out and experience it firsthand.
Leaving Tampa behind at 2 p.m., we make a beeline for the Bahamas and the first leg of our peripheral path that will last 8 hours.
One of the things you'll notice when you're on this is that it takes a long time to get where we're going and back. This is not a quick flight.
After a safety is our priority #1 lesson and harnessing up,
can hold up to a city bus.
It was up on the ropes to see if we could actually live in the trees or at least not hurt ourselves.
piece of cake.
It's going to give us very nice weather for the upcoming Labor Day weekend. As we take a look at the 2-state map right now, we see there are some scattered clouds and temperatures basically in the upper 60s to low 70s.
I would probably put you in one of the scare zones.
Yeah.
Because you had good physicality, and you, my dear, would be in a haunted house. And I'll tell you why. When you were roaming around, you started to smile. And the moment you start to smile, that makes it so you're not scary. However, your startle scare was awesome. So that would have been perfect. We'd put you in a haunted house where you'd be doing the same startle scare over and over and over again. Plus, you look lovely.
So I'm terrifying in small doses.
You're terrifying in small doses.
Yes,
exactly right.
Kind of like real life.
All a part of a massive storm system that is impacting millions of Americans this weekend. At least 5 deaths now blamed on this kind of weather. And the ice is not going to be melting anytime soon, as temperatures could stay below freezing at least through tomorrow.
Fun for kids, but not so much for drivers, as ice, sleet, and snow covers parts of Oklahoma, Arkansas, Tennessee, and Texas.
High pressure's building in here across the middle of the country, and here's the front that was bringing all that nasty weather we saw the pictures from. That has now tracked a little bit further off to the east, but it's not going to make it here because we've got this dome of high pressure. That's what's going to be giving us that sort of calm, benign start and the fog possibility, but it's also going to keep this from making its way in here. Nasty weather all up and down the east coast, though, today in association with that front. Once the fog lifts, we've got great weather on the way for today, with temperatures that are going to be starting off in the 60s and then pushing in through the 70s up into the low 80s. There you can see the front just kind of pushing into the panhandle, but that's as far as it's going to go. Our temperatures, again, starting off mostly in the 60s. We've got 69 in Tampa, 68 right now in St. Pete, 66 in Riverview and Lakeland at 64 degrees. All right, as far as your forecast goes, like I said, the envy of the nation, with blue skies out there and temperatures that are going to be pushing into about 83 to 84 degrees. Beach volleyball, sure. A round of golf, absolutely. And the chance to pick up the phone while you're sitting by the pool and say, hey guys, it's 84 degrees. How's the weather where you are?